What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, guys. We have this really rare opportunity here on SPY today. We close with an inside bar, guys, a very, very tight range. And we're kind of expecting this going into earnings that we may have an inside bar close. And we can see the last time we had an inside bar close was right here, guys, which led to a massive sell-off. So the inside bars, what it does is it really traps a lot of traders, and we're going to be looking for an awesome swing trade going into tomorrow to try to make the best amount of money that we can going into earnings. All right, guys. So if you're ready, I'm going to walk you through everything. I'm going to walk you through my trades today. Let's step into the war zone. So first and foremost, do we have any Trading Wars Army in the building? STK, Trading Wars Army, good to see you. Doc, what's going on? Revenge Buddha, Trading Wars Army. Joseph, what's going on? Nithin, Trading Wars Army. Ernesto, Produce Chips, what's going on? I am Gary, Jason, Marty. Who else? Jay, Collecto, Andy, JB, Ramon, Trading Wars Army. All right, good to see you guys, okay? So let's first start off with the trades that we took today. Then we'll get back to the swing play and discuss everything. So we're going to go ahead and hit the replay like this. Okay. So the first thing we do is draw the previous day's high right here. And then the previous day's low. These two levels are always important because we want to know where we're going to open. So what we can do here is also for a visual effect, we could draw a big box here representing Friday's range. And you could see on Friday, we had a big range, right? We had a, let's see how much points this was. So this was about 8 points on SPY, which is a lot, 1.8%. That's big for SPY, okay? SPY doesn't usually move that much. So the first candle of the day came in. We're right pretty much where we left off on Friday. We gapped up just a tiny bit. So anytime we open inside of the box, guys, we're expecting there to be some type of chop. We're going to chop a little bit. We don't know if we're going to chop forever, but we're going to chop a little bit. And then when you chop for the full day like this, you stay in the box like this, then what this creates is a inside day. Okay, there is your inside day. And these inside days, what they do is they kill option premiums, because think about it like this. For one full day, we traded within the box. Anybody that bought puts, anybody that bought calls, you basically lost a day, and that's going to affect the Greeks. And as well on the daily, if we just look based on history, a lot of times these inside bars lead to bigger moves, bigger moves. So you could just do a little back test on that. So that being said, that doesn't mean that you can't make money. All right. That definitely doesn't mean you can't make money on inside days. You can, but you have to be a little bit more careful. And a lot of the times I tell people to size down. Okay. All right. So let's hit the replay. Boom. First 3 minute bar came in. So I passed. I didn't do anything on the first 3 minute bar. In hindsight, it was a nice little orb play, but I didn't take it. I stick to my rules. And then we put in this massive outside bar. And you can see, even though this was a nice little orb here, look how quickly we reverse right back up, right? And that's what happens, guys, a lot of the times when we have the inside day. We just reverse up and down, up and down, up and down. So the first trade that I personally took here, guys, was when we got this pattern right here. So what pattern is that? So I waited patiently for this pattern. What pattern is this, guys? Does anybody know? Let's see who's been following along. So let me go to my live commentary, and I'll just show you. All right. So this was our morning here, and then we didn't actually get short until 10:01. Okay, 10:01 Eastern is when we get short, right? So I said right here, not gonna lie, that holy grail on the 3 minute looks good. Let's try it, small size. Anybody down? And then we got the room was ready to rock. And then I said I'm short below 39547, which was the low of this candle right there. See, 39547. So the holy grail is a pattern of basically an outside bar, then an inside bar. So on my free indicators, it's when the yellow highlight comes on the screen. And it's a very powerful pattern. Let me go ahead and link my indicators in the chat. So if you guys don't have it, you guys can get this one for free right there. Okay. We sent that out to you guys. So what we do here is we take the break of the bar. So if it breaks the low, we go short. If it breaks the high, we go long. Okay. And from here, guys, what I like to do as well is take a Fibonacci and put it on the inside bar itself, so it can help me guide through my targets. All right. So we came in here, we broke the low right here. Okay. And then from there, guys, like it looked a little bit scary. That looks a little bit scary, right? Looks like we were going to get stopped out. We just stuck to the plan and we rolled over right there. Okay, so we stuck to the plan. We popped up a bit here, but then the second candle came in, wham, ran it down to all of the targets. And then there was a nice little leftover on this where we continued lower. So that was really nice. So that was the first one that I took there, that holy grail. And I'm gonna go back to the fibs right after that. So that was the morning play for me. Okay, so let's hit the replay now and let me show you about the fibs. So we also had 2 Fibonacci plays within that time frame right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw this for you. Okay. All right. So the first play we had from the Fibonacci base was the morning leg right here. We had this push down. If I take it from the high to the low like this, our golden zone right here is in the 50 to the 786. So let me go ahead to the Fibonacci channel and I'll show you these live callouts here. So we got short right here in the morning. You can see here is our morning. We got short on the 618 and the 786. So let me just show you that, how that looks. So let's go down here to a 30-second chart. So I'll be able to show you in detail, okay? So clearly we have this leg down, right? We have this big leg down right there. So what we're trying to do here with the fibs is we're trying to use that direction, this initial direction. We're trying to use that initial direction to help us predict where we can reverse again. And we're using the Fibonacci, which is a measurement, 50%, 61.8%, and 78.6% of this range to help us to get into the play. So what actually happened here, guys, is we came ahead here and we had just orders waiting. So we didn't wait for any candles or anything. We just had the orders sitting there. So we touched the 618 right there. So we got filled on short there. And then we touched the 786 right there as well. And honestly speaking, guys, at this point, it looks a little bit scary. Definitely looks a little bit scary. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe we did something wrong, but we followed a process here. And right here, guys, we reverse right back down right there. So what we do here is once we get filled, so we get filled here and we get filled here, we just take it back down. So 786, you take it back down to 618. 618, you take it back down to the 50. So what you're doing is you're using the other. So once you get filled on those fibs, you use the Fibonacci below it as targets. And you try to scale out as much as you can. See, so we got all the way back down to the 50, was able to scale out on these plays here and then tighten up your stop loss. Once you get your first 1 or 2 lines, you tighten up your stop loss to protect you because we can always do something like this, straight back up, right? So don't just sit there and watch it go to zero, okay? You have some profits, you want to scalp it, you can hit it with a lot of contracts, in and out, in and out, in and out, okay? That's how we do it. So that was the first morning leg there. And then after that, guys, we went ahead here and we had the opposing leg. So we'll go back to the 5-minute chart here so I can show you clearly how we did this, okay? So once we made a new high here, we draw the fib the other direction, okay? So once we made this new high right here, then we draw the fib the other direction now because we're saying, okay, now the bulls are in control. So let's go ahead and draw that. So we go from here, from low to high like this, and the same thing, golden zone right there. We go ahead to the 30-second chart. Let's watch how this plays out. So we come back down. We're waiting for us personally, we like waiting for the 618. So right there, there's your confirmation candle too. So if you're playing a candle, you got your nice hammer here on the 618. You just take this candle. You can risk this bar, entry, stop, keep it clean. So that one popped right back up. Beautiful. That's beautiful, guys. You can, trust me, guys, you can come in here. You can hit these level by level, level by level, level by level. And what this does is it allows you, it's like you're a sniper. You wait for the golden zone, you load up at the golden zone, you can wait for a candlestick or you can just hit it hard. You hit it hard right on the level, boom, right? You have your protective stop and then you start scaling out, you start trailing, scale out, trail, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. What this allows you to do is because, watch this now, pay attention to me. Because you're going to buy the calls over here, instead of buying the calls up here, you're going to get a better deal. That's what I try to teach people. When you're buying the calls down here, it's going to be cheaper than buying it up here. So you have good risk reward in your favor. If you short up here, it's going to be better than shorting down here. You see what I'm saying? So the Fibonacci, it's built in. It's like a built-in. What do we like that's automatic? It's like going to Chick-fil-A and they're coming up to you. They're coming up to you, guys. You don't even need to go inside. You see what I'm saying? Hit me with a 5 if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Hit me with a 5. So we're letting it come to us. We're like a sniper. We sit there. We're waiting. Okay, here's my golden zone. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Okay, what do you want to do here? What are we doing here on the 618? Okay, you want to play this bar? Guys, think about it like this. You can risk this bar. That's it. You can risk this tiny bar. So look at this from a risk to reward perspective. So you can come long right here. Let's say long on the, once you break the high of the bar, and you put your stop loss right below that low right there, guys. Look, that's already double, triple your money. That's clean money right there. That's Mr. Clean right there. That's triple your money right there, guys. Look, triple. Okay. But if you really want to make some good money on that, you got to hit it with the futures contracts. And that's what we do in the Discord. We hit it with futures contracts because sometimes if, for example, if there's earnings around the corner, the options are going to be priced in with all of this volatility. Okay. And because of that volatility, sometimes even if you're right, you're not going to make money. Has that happened to you before? Hit me with a 9. Has that ever happened to you before? Have you been right in the direction with the option contracts and still made no money? And that's why we do futures. That's why I'm teaching you guys how to do futures, because you can effortlessly scale futures. I'm talking about to millions of dollars. I have friends that do millions. We're talking about millions. One trade, 30, 40, 50 grand a piece. So if they hit this trade on 618, they're making 30 grand. That's it. Okay. And I want to show you guys that stuff. I really, really do. I really want to. So get focused. Okay. Get focused. Okay. So we had that one. That was nice. And then from there, guys, we had the afternoon leg. So the last play here was the afternoon leg. We also had a trigger a little bit later in the day that didn't work out. I'll show you that one. But here, so now we have the afternoon leg. Okay. So I'm here on the 5. And so the way we drew the afternoon leg here, guys, is I'll show you. Okay. So let me go back here to the room. So here was the afternoon leg. So watch this bars here. Okay. So we have this big red bar. So this outside bar and this big red bar. So a lot of people are asking me today, Rich, why did you draw this one? Why did you draw it bullish? Why did you draw it bullish? Why didn't you draw it bearish? And I'll tell you why. So instead of going with the Fibonacci from high to low and shorting in the golden zone, so we could short right here, 50 to 786. We could short right here. Watch, guys. Okay. And it actually hit it here first. Okay, so let me hit the replay, okay, because I went too far. So let me hit the replay again. All right. Okay, so the afternoon leg comes in around 11 to 1 o'clock, okay? So right here, you know, you have your high and your low. So the first part you could have done is short, but I didn't do the short today. I did the long, and I'll show you why, but let's go through the short first, okay? So we came up here into your golden zone. Again, look, 786, 618 rejection, walk it back down. Same thing we just did on the other side. We walk it back down. Right? We walked it back down. And then people were like, well, Rich, oh, blah, blah, blah. Why did you do it this way? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Okay, I'm going to show you right now. So right here, guys, this pattern right here, this nirvana. So instead of going short, I drew the long, and we drew it up in the morning room right here. We drew it long. You can see our long was here, and I'll show you why. So we took the fib from the low to the high like this, and we bought the dip here in this golden zone here. And the reason is because of this nirvana. This nirvana here, this is when we have the blue on my indicators. This one is only for book members. When we get the blue and you see the size of this candle, you see how big this candle was. And if we look left, we can also see a big candle here. You see how massive these two candles were? So this one right here and then this one. Those two massive candles gave me a sign that there's a bullish algorithm there. There's a bullish because look, the first time we popped up, we held it. Second time and third time, we held it 3 times. So I said, all right, if we pull back again, I want to take the long direction here because the algo, I can see it visually on the chart. Look at the size. Look how big the white candles are. The outside bars, the nirvanas, look at them at that range. They were very, very powerful. So instead, we went long here. So I can show you right here. So that was our afternoon leg right here. We went long here. There was our fill. And then I'll show you right here. And then from here, guys, we squeezed and made a new high. And remember what I always say. And if there's one thing that you can take from me today is this: stop buying breakouts into new highs. Stop shorting into new lows. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be the guy caught here buying the breakout here. Stop being that person. Stop drawing your wedges and your hedges and your lows and your blows. Stop it. Because if you do this 100 times, you will not have an account by the 10th or 15th trade. If you trade Fibonacci 100 times, you only need to win 34 out of 100 trades to still make a profit. I need you to write that down right now. That is very important to me because I used to be the guy right here. So be like, okay, check this out. What do you think is going to be coming here? What do you think is going to be happening here? Volume is going to be increasing. When I started the game, it's like volume is this, volume. Okay. So volume is going to be rising here. Okay. Volume. We're breaking out. Okay. We made a new high. We're breaking out here. And guess what? Okay. Check this out too. Okay. What is this? Okay. Yes. There's your wedge. So that's how I used to think. Okay, we got a wedge. The volume is increasing. Okay, we're going to break the high. I'm going to go bam. I take it right there. And then this is what the market does to me. Right back down. And that's my message. That's my legacy. Buy the dip. Be the person that buys the dip and short the rip. Buy the dip and short the rip. Do that 100 times and you're going to make way more money than if you were to keep doing these wedges and hedges and breakouts. And you can mark my words on that. Do the back testing yourself. Do the back testing yourself. Okay? All right. So there we go, guys. So then the last play that we had, so that this was the big winner, the afternoon leg. And we always scale out. New highs, we're out. We're out. Most of your position, you can leave a runner, but you need to be out most of your position because in the new highs is when the rookies buy. We want to sell to the rookies. Okay, we're selling. When the rookie is saying, I want to buy SPY breakout, we say we want to sell because we took the fib on the way up already and we're good. Okay, hit me with a 6. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Hit me with a 6 if that makes sense. All right, and then the last play we took, a little bit unlucky, but it is what it is. I would take it again if I had to, is we took this trigger short, which was right here. So 393.49. And this one looked good going into the close. I was thinking that possibly we could sell off a little bit and miss and then basically the inside day would no longer be valid. I was thinking that would have happened today, but it didn't. So what is it? 393.49. So let me go ahead and draw that. 393. Okay. Just want to make this there and I'm going to put it in red. So I'm just going to walk you through this. So we came back down here, guys. Okay. So see, look, watch again. There was another fib here. There was another fib right here because right after, look, instead of buying the breakout, guys, instead of buying the breakout, here's your flag. Okay, there's your flag. Instead of buying the breakout here, okay, or even here, right? Oh, there's a big confirmation candle on bullish volume, blah, blah, blah. Screw all of that. Screw it all. Screw it all. Drop the next fib. There we go. Low to high right there. Look at this, guys. This doesn't lie. Do you see this? Do you see how beautiful that? You see when the algo comes one time. It only takes one time. Algo is waiting right there on the 786. And that's why we do it differently. The algo is sitting right there on the 7. We're there too. They're at algo's at the beach. I'm at the beach. Okay, algo's at KFC. I'm at KFC. Algo's at McDonald's. I'm McDonald's. It doesn't matter where you're at. I'm at. Right there on the 786. Look how it touches it one time and it's gone. That's it. Okay. What do you think? How much money do you think you're going to make on that, guys? Exceptional. You'll never make that money in a breakout. You never, ever will. Never. Trust me. I've been trading for a very long time. I could tell you that based on my own results. You guys see that? Hit me with 10 if you see that. Hit me with a 10 if you see that, guys. That's beautiful. And when I see that, when it comes there and that touches it one time and it's gone, it just gives me so much like happiness in my heart that whatever I'm teaching people, look at it. Look how it works so beautifully. And it makes me feel good because I used to be the breakout trader. I used to be the guy blowing up 20 grand when I first started trading. And I don't want you to go through that. I don't. Okay? Use these tools. Okay? All right. And then just to wrap up there. So then the last one here was that red line. So we were going into the close here. We came right here to the red line and we were consolidating for a while. So I was hoping here that we were going to flush. We hit the red line, guys. We flushed a tiny bit and popped right back up. So not enough to make a good gain there. And I took a stop loss above this outside bar. So I had a tight stop. Once we failed here, guys, didn't work out. It's all good. All right. So I was just thinking here that we were going to flush here potentially and then maybe break this low and maybe flush straight into the close, but it didn't work. So all good, all good. Not enough good trades on the day, guys. Enough good trades. I'm very, very happy about that. All right. Update on MNQ. I'm still holding my swing trade. I've been long at 11,291. There's a lot of earnings this week, which will definitely affect me. If I have to take a break-even stop, I will. But the upside potential is still there for me to make a lot more. I'm currently at like 2,200 in profit or something like that. And if we continue higher here, guys, it'll be a home run play for me. So I'm looking for that. All right, we're going to do some scans in a bit. But before that, check me out at tradingwars.com. This spy book, sorry, the fib book here, as well as the spy books, talks about the fibs. The fib book here goes into a lot of detail. It has 50 charts and 70 pages, guys. I went through every single thing that I teach you there. I went through it. So if you like that, and if you want to learn, if you want to get serious, check this out. You get 1 month for free in the room, and you get my indicators for life, as well as the scanners. Okay, you get them all for life, guys. Once you get the book, that's how we do. All right, come trade with us live tomorrow. Any one of my 3 books, they're all great books, guys. Or you can sign up right here on the main page for the room if you prefer to do that instead. Okay, what else? So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to just wrap up with some scans, and then on Trendspider, and then that will be done. Did you guys enjoy this the session there? Did you guys enjoy that? Oh my God, let me log in over here. Hit me with a 5 if you enjoyed that session. And hit me with a like, guys, if you enjoyed that too, man. Trust me, I'm speaking from my heart, guys. That's it, man. It's hard. Look, it's not hard. It's sad. It's really sad when you think you know what you're doing in this game. You think you know because you've been trading, right? You've been studying. Trust me, I studied the same books you did. I studied everything you did. And you feel like, you know what? I figured this out. I'm drawing my wedges and my hedges. I'm drawing the flow and the lows. I'm doing everything that people tell me works. But then when it comes time to execute and make the trade, I don't make money. I lose money. And those same people that were telling me about wedges and hedges and stuff, they're nowhere to be found. So you got to get skin in the game. That's what we say, skin in the game. How do you get skin in the game? Do the 100 trade challenge. Do the 100 trade challenge. Look, in my Discord here, in the 100 trade challenge here, guys, we have people posting their log. Look at this brother right here. Okay, let's shout out to this brother right here. Shannon R. Completed my 100 trades, had a 59% win rate. I have a very small account. Going to continue paper trading for a little while longer. Okay, so look, I don't know if he paper traded. I don't know if he did real. I don't know what he did. But look, he went through the process here. Look, he did SPY, Tesla, SPX, total profit, $659, 59% win rate. This is the type of stuff you need. And if you're not going to commit to this, then you are wasting your time. Okay, you might as well buy a SPY, buy NQ like me, buy NQ at lows, close your eyes, and just say, hey, you know what? I risked 10 grand here to make 100 grand, and I'm going to look at it in 5 years. I have my stop loss at break even. Do that. That's a lot better use of your time. Okay? So shout out to that brother right here. Shout out to everybody that's been posting their 100 trades. Bolo, what's going on? Gringo. Okay, keep doing this, guys. We're gonna change the community one step at a time. All right. All right, let's go ahead here. Let's see what we have. So I don't expect there to be much on the scanner in terms of blue raindrops and stuff, but let's see. Eric B led me to you. Respect, brother. I know Eric. He's a good guy. So Procter & Gamble, nice little tight blue raindrop, guys. Very, very nice. P&G is one of those monsters you can see right over here. The last time we had a blue raindrop, December 23rd, 2021, it just ripped. So we'll be looking at that one closely. Twitter is a very interesting pick for tomorrow. We have a holy grail here on the daily, outside, inside, as well as a blue raindrop. So I'm going to be watching Twitter very, very closely tomorrow. I'm going to post it in my room. I'll post it on Twitter in a second. I'll post Twitter. I'm going to post the Twitter levels on Twitter. Okay. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's go look at the holy grail. Any holy grails? So Twitter, we already know that. Let's see if there's any. So nothing else that I like there. Let's look at the nirvana. See if we get any nirvana. Nope. Let's see this one by Dan. See if we had anything there. McDonald's, very nice. So McDonald's, guys, nice nirvana here. Let's look at McDonald's in detail. Okay. So let me go ahead here and change these candles. Okay. So if you look at McDonald's, we did have a holy grail not too long ago, July 11th, which didn't do much. But this one here in the past, Feb 23rd, as well as this one, Feb 8th, led to massive sell-offs. So let's watch this tomorrow. That's going to be a good pick as well. McDonald's earnings. So yeah, so after earnings tomorrow, we can use this range if it doesn't gap too much, and we can play that. We can play an orb. We can do different things. So that's going to be something that we'll be looking for. All right. Thank you very much, my friends. I very much appreciate you. Check me out at tradingwars.com. You know where I'm at. Trading Wars Golden Indicators for free. Linked it already. Trading Wars FAQ for my members. Please read this and also add these indicators right here. We are going to be doing a giveaway for $500 once we break 25K subscribers, and we will. Okay, so do me a favor right now, hit the subscribe button so you're eligible to win 500 bucks. I'm talking about $500. You can take this, not Monopoly money. You could take that $500. You could do whatever you want. I prefer you come into the Discord with me, no charge, and you trade with the community and do the 100 trade challenge. I prefer. If you need the money for whatever reasons, you know, things are tight, take it and do what you got to do. Okay, I'm not gonna hold that against you. So please subscribe, please comment, please like. I'll see you again tomorrow. We'll run it back. And I appreciate you guys. I very much do. I love doing what I do. I love being here to teach you guys. It keeps me, every single day I get up, I'm motivated, I'm happy in my life because I'm doing something that I want to do. And I appreciate you guys very much for that. All right. Thank you very much. Take care.